Man, that's awesome. That's really fucking great, man. I'm doing the same fucking thing.
That's awesome.
That's awesome!
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Nice. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome.
That's amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes! That's awesome! What? That's awesome.
Awesome.
You play?
3 tits, that's awesome.
Wow, thanks, Luke. That's awesome.
I do. I like my magazines.
Yeah? Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome, Kimmy. You should totally be our manager.
Alice Daynard, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you know Vince Vaughn? Have you ever...
That's awesome. Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Do you get any money?
Awesome, that's awesome.
Good one. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Wow. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
We got 6 new subscribers today. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
That's out there. That's awesome.
That's awesome for you. I never went to college.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. What do you do out there?
That's awesome, Dad.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Meatloaf. That's awesome.
Really? That's awesome.
Weed is tight. Weed is tight. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. That's awesome. She's come to find her Lorenzo.
Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome, I know.
That's awesome, man. You can do way better than Jess.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
You did it. That's awesome.
It's cool that you're a makeup artist. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
We are freaks.
Exactly. Maggie, we are freaks. And that's awesome.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Maggie, that's awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I've only got 11 so far.
That's awesome.
Really? You're not mad?
Can I call you back? That's awesome. Cool.
Oh my God, that's awesome. How do you feel? Can you walk?
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay?
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Oh yeah? That's awesome, man.